Hi everyone, it's me again, Risha Ferdinand. Happy International Women's Day to all of you beautiful ladies on my timeline. I just want to encourage you a bit and to remind you that you are strong, you are beautiful, and you have come a very long way, and I'm very proud of you. Okay, so thank you for being on my profile. Even if we haven't connected one-on-one, I appreciate you. Okay, so if you are a boutique owner, which means you sell a physical product, whether it be online or you have a brick and mortar. If you are in a position where you're still trying to find your target market, then this training today is specific for you. So grab your notepads and your pens. I'm going to discuss how you can find your target market as a boutique or online store. Okay, good. So many times, store owners find themselves in this predicament whereby, hey, I like clothes, I like shoes, I like lipsticks, I like makeup, I like accessories, books, whatever have you. So we order all of these inventory and say, you know what, I am going to start to sell. I'm going to have an online store, I'm going to get a website, and I'm going to start to sell. Unfortunately, things don't go according to plan. You don't get sales, you may get one sale, two sales, or if the sales you actually get is from family and friends, or friends of friends, or friends of family who know you and want to support you. But to get sales from random strangers across the globe has been quite difficult for you. And the reason for that is target market is super important. We need to find your target market. Now, I know we all would have sat in different lives, sat in different trainings, paid for different programs, looked on YouTube, done what all of these people would have said, which would have been credible information, but yet you still can't find your target market. All right, so here's what it is I want you to do. Step one, go on Google. Go on Google and type in Google Trends. That's right, Google Trends. When that profile opens up, I want you to type in the product that you sell. But don't just say dresses, right? Type in a particular style of dress you sell or particular style of shoes you sell, right? Be very clear on what you're selling. I know you're selling dresses. I know you're selling pants. I know you're selling shoes, even lipstick. But be more specific. If it's lipstick, say matte lipstick. If it's color stay, say matte color stay lipstick. Type in what it is you're selling. Describe your product in there. Then choose the location that you want to research. Is it the United States? Is it Canada? Is it Australia? Choose the country that you want to research. Then click search. What Google Trends will do is pull a record of all of the search history ever happened on Google over a particular period of time using the words that you entered. For example, if you typed in matte lipstick color stay and you choose the United States, then you select your period, let's say for the last 6 months or the last 9 months. What Google will show you is where people are from who are interested in the matte color stay lipstick. So it will show you the different states in the United States. It may rank Louisiana number 1. It may rank New York as number 2. Atlanta is number 3, and you name it. So Google shows you exactly where your market is. Google Trends. Remember that. It will tell you what these people are searching for. Google Trends will also tell you what topics that they're discussing. So by you utilizing this free Google Trends tool, it helps you to find where your target market is, exactly where they're located across your country and across the globe. It would also show you how often people look for your product. If your product, let's say it is wedges or boots, right? And you don't want to use boots, you want to say cotton boots or leather boots, right? You can easily find out when they're looking for it, how often they're looking for it, what is the tracking history of these people, right? Google will show you this analytics. You can now take this data to help you further tighten up who is your target market. Now that's number one, Google Trends. Number two, Google Analytics. It is imperative. Once you have a website, you need to install your Google Analytics tracking code onto every web page. I want to repeat. You want to install your Google Analytics tracking code on every web page at the header. Why is this important? Well, by you putting that tracking code there, Google can now give you a plethora of data about the people who are coming onto your website. For example, it will tell you the source of these people, meaning one, so you have something called mediums, and your mediums can be organic, your medium can be social media, your medium can be paid ads. These are different mediums, right? Or referrals. Then in these mediums now, there's something called sources, which is the actual URL that people are using to land on your landing page on your website. Google will show you where these people are coming from. Then, further to that, Google will also tell you the people who are coming from Facebook, there is a high bounce rate. And you now can investigate, okay, the landing page that people are coming and onto from off of Facebook onto my website, that landing page is not converting those Facebook users. However, that same landing page that people are landing on who came from off of YouTube or who came from off of a blog can now, you can say, okay, these people are converting. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining in. So it's so critical that we maximize the data that Google Analytics is giving us. So it's more than just saying, hey, I had 500 website visitors today, 300 were organic, and 200 were paid. No, it is more than just that. I want you to actually go into this analytics, this report that's inside of Google Analytics, and really interpret the data there. It can show you what products on your website have the greatest bounce rates based upon where the people are coming from. It's not just the landing page. For example, you may have 4 products on a landing page. However, each product has their individual product pages. So let's say people who are coming off of Facebook land on your general product page, but they're bouncing off, right? So you know fully well you need to do something more regarding the people who are coming off of social media, off of Facebook, onto your landing page. But people who are coming from off of a particular blog page from whatever referral site, and they're landing on your page, they then go onto your product. You can now look at that product page and say, okay, did this person click add to cart? Did this person click checkout now? Did this person click more information about the product? You can now really drill down on this data to understand the behaviors of the people. And by you understanding your analytics on your website, it will help you further confirm who is your target market. Now, this is not a one-day exercise, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are looking. This is a process that needs to happen. Now, if you have never gotten traffic to your website, then the first thing to do is the Google Trends, 1, and then 2, run some generic ads according to that state that Google Trends told you to look for, right? So remember, just to recap, Google Trends will tell you what state or what country people are looking for your product. That's 1. 2, you're going to take that data. So let's say, for example, Google said, hey, you're selling matte lipstick. Well, people in New York prefer to look for matte lipstick. That's the highest search volume state. So you're going to run an ad to people who are in New York who likes matte lipstick, who likes makeup, which is crayon, makeup, and all of these different things. You're going to run a generic ad to those people. Then they will come to your website. So now you're going to get traffic to your website. And as you're getting traffic to your website, your Google Analytics is, on the other hand, is now tracking their behavior, tracking their demographics, tracking all the information about these website visitors. And then now you can say, okay, in New York, this particular street, this particular place, it's Brooklyn that these people are coming from, or whatever it may be, right? Or the Bronx, or whatever have you. You can now further narrow down because you have the data right in front of you. And this is not data that I told you about. This is not data that someone in another Facebook group told you about. It's data that Google is telling you. So this is credible information. You can look at this data and utilize this data to further help you understand your target market. Now, for the past month or so, February into, well, the early part of this month, I've been running ads for a number of my clients, right? And the next step for me now is to actually go onto their websites and look at the analytics, providing that they all have Google Analytics tracking code on their website. But once they do, I will then now access that analytics, sit with my clients now, and let's drill down this data. Understand who these people are. Why did they bounce off? Where did they come from? The people who actually purchased, where they are, what's their salary, what device they use. And it's more than just device. We want to know the time of day, all of this information. That is how you can find your target market. So if you were of the opinion that finding your target market was like a snap of a finger, or if you think it was a 1 hour solution, then you are very much misinformed. Finding your target market is not a 24-hour thing. It's a process that needs to happen. We need to test, but we're going to test using credible information. And utilizing Google Trends and Google Analytics are two free tools that you can use to help you understand your target market. Okay? So I trust this information was informative. I trust that you can now use this information in your boutiques, in your product-based businesses. You can now go back to it and employ it, this information that I shared with you today, and give yourself grace. Like I mentioned, it's not a quick fix. Anyone tells you that finding your target market, target audience, niche, is a quick fix, run. Run and don't look back. It's not. I've spent over $400 with one client and the next one over $600 testing ads until we found their target market. Yeah, and these were over a couple of days. I think it's probably about 3 weeks we were running these ads. It's a long period of time. And we've spent in excess of $600 and $400 in some instances to find out their target market. Now that we were able to get some traction, we were able to get some add to carts, we were able to get 1 or 2 sales in between, we can now go back to Google Analytics and understand which pages they are falling off, why they are falling off, where did they move their cursor to, how long they stayed looking at the product, how many people from this particular state, this particular city in that state, how long these people were there for. It means that there's business opportunity there, or it could simply mean there is no business opportunity there. So the next time you're going to run ads, the next time you're going to promote, the next time you're going to use hashtags is going to be strategic because you have data to support what you are doing. You're not doing word of mouth, what people told you, but you're utilizing the facts that Google Analytics and Google Trends has provided you with. Okay? So if you need help with no more than just finding your target market, or you need help in your boutique to increase its visibility, sales, and profits, then I am your boutique strategist to help you. You can message me, but I don't take on everyone, right? Because I understand that not everyone is the right fit for each other. All right? So message me. We can determine if we are both a team, if we can work together or not. But even if you have a question, message me. Let's get this ball rolling. We are in 2022. It's time for you to manage your business the right way. Okay? So thank you for joining in. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Bye.